Hey everybody, it's your girl Lily. Um, I know it's been a while since I've been on here, but the reason for that I would have to say is the fact that I really got lost. Like, to be honest, I'll just keep it 100. I started to lose focus of why I started these video blogs, and I started to really feel bad about myself in a way because I started to feel like, okay, I'm telling everybody my story and I'm helping so many people. I got so many great responses, some negative, but I got so many great responses about how I'm changing people's lives and how people can look at things when it comes to their kids, and maybe they're seeing signs that they never seen before or understood before or whatever the case may be. And it was such positive influences, but at the same time I started to feel like I was using my disability as a crutch. And it started to make me feel some type of way, and I started to feel lost in myself because never have I ever used my disability for such a thing. So I had to take a break. I had to get myself together. My brother graduated high school, my cousins graduated high school. I just had to get my mind right. In the process of doing all that, I've learned that sometimes it's just best to keep certain chapters closed. What I mean by this is because I was born with a disability, all my life acceptance has been all I've ever wanted. So I feel like even though I'm tough and even though I'm hard on the outside, maybe that's my problem. Because I'm really like a jelly bean. I'm hard on the outside and I'm soft on the end. And what I mean by that is I love so hard and I'm so eager to have people accept me and put me in their circle and have friends and have loyalty and everything that I will go the extra mile for anybody in my life, and I will give my last to anybody in my life. And if I have $5, I really have 250 because what I got you got. You know what I'm saying? And it's all people like that. It's not necessarily just people with disabilities who act like that, but I know for me I do it more because I feel like, well, if I love you to this amount, or if I give myself to this amount, then you'll always be here. Then you'll see past the physical, and you'll see that I was loyal, and you'll see that I always had your back no matter what, and you'll see that it's more to me than just this. But the problem with doing that is because you become something that you never intended to be. You become, and this can sound so ratchet in a sense, but you really become a person known as Captain Save a Hoe. Meaning, everybody going through every type of struggle who comes and brings you that sap ass story as to what's wrong with their life, you want to fix it. And you want to fix it because you know what it is not to be fixed. You want to be Captain Save a Hoe for everybody else because deep down you want someone to save you. And the problem with that is that the only person who can save you is yourself. If you don't know your problems and you don't know what's wrong with you and you can't even get to the root of what it is, can't nobody else do for you what you can do for you. So when it comes to these situations, you need to charge it to your mind and not your heart. You need to learn to separate the emotional from the logical. You need to learn that everything is not what it seems, and everybody is not here to help you, and everybody is not a team player. And even though you're loyal, and even though you're a team player, and even though you're doing your all for people all the time, you are team we. If I make it, we make it. You need to realize everybody is not on your team. Everybody's not team we or team us, or if I survive, my family survives, or if I got it, my family got it. Some people on your team we are really about team me. And you need to find the steps and the tools and see what it is that makes them like that. You need to creep the snakes out your garden. You need to pull the weeds out so that you can have your set. Because if all you have are these false identities and these false people and the people that use you and abuse you and you're constantly hurt and you're constantly never happy, you don't love yourself. And if you don't love yourself, well, nobody else loves you. If all you're doing is giving, 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 and not receiving, and what I mean by that is don't give to someone what you don't expect to lose. And don't give to someone knowing or expecting to receive anything back. But what I mean is, if you constantly give yourself to somebody, and even though all they have is their selves, and they don't even try to give you the same thing, you don't need those type of people in your life. Because a hit dog will holler, and a person who ain't about nothing will never be on your team. You need people who are going to love you, support you, hold you down, tell you where you're wrong, and help you through your mistakes. You need people who, no matter what, won't judge you, will always accept you, and will always be there for you. And who cares about the little chit chat you're going to hear, and who cares about, the pettiness. You have to stand for you. You have to come up with your ohana. It's a Disney movie called Lilo and Stitch, and it's the first time I ever heard this word, and it's called ohana. And this phrase always stuck with me. Ohana means family. Family means no one gets left behind or forgotten. You need to understand who is on your side and who isn't. Who has you and who doesn't. Because everything that looks good ain't good. Everything that feels great isn't great. When you realize the type of people who give you the highs and lows, or the type of people who drag you down, or the type of people who are in the same place from 5 years ago, who are still feeding off you and leeching off you, and you are still trying to save them and bring them up and change their life and help them do better, and they're not doing better, those are not the people that you need in your life. So many people will tell you, I'm going to change, I'm going to do better, I'm going to get my life right, everything is going to be alright, I'm so thankful to have you, and they'll feed you the BS that you want to hear, and they'll feed you the story that you feel like, yes, it's finally clicking for you, and it will never click. Those are not the people you need to surround yourself with. If they aren't already taking the action to do what they have to do. And what I mean by action is, oh, I filled out a job application. That's not action. Oh, I finally got a job. That's action. Oh, I finally got myself back in school. Or, oh, I finally did this. Or, oh, I finally did that. Those are actions. When they finally start doing actions, that's when you can start to reel them back in. But until then, you're going to have some tough love. You're going to have some tough skin. And you're going to have to realize that there is nothing you can do for me. You have to start looking at people as business plans and business propositions. Who can I keep in my life? Who offers me the best benefit plan that is going to benefit me? Whose proposal do I benefit from the most? That's how you need to start looking at people. Not necessarily as far as money, but as far as potential. Who is getting their life together? Who has the same goals, plans, ideas, dreams as me? Because those are the type of people who you need. People who will motivate you, and people who are pushing forward and paying it forward and doing what they have to do. Those are the type of people that you need. I'm learning these lessons as they go. Life is never easy. And no one promised us it will be, and it's going to be hard because some of the people that you realize you might have to let go are probably your best friends. People you've been kicking it in the sandbox with who ain't never did nothing, and they're never going to do anything because they know that you will always support them. It's time to let go of the excuses. It's time to hold them up to what they say. I'm learning to do it. I've experienced a couple of things that have really triggered these things for me where I realize you're not on my team. You're trying to destroy me instead of help me. And all I've done is help you. All I've done is be there for you. All I've done is supported you. And even while I'm the only one supporting you, you still want to see me fail. Those are not the people you need in your life. So, I know it's been a while, but I'm back. Got my head on straight. Yeah, I got some weed in too. It's a little nappy right now, excuse it. But this has been the Struggles of Lilly, and thank you for watching.